My dear students, myself Sanjay Kumar Behera, lecturer in Zoology, Nalanda Vidya Mandir Plus 2 Science College. Our today's topic is 3 domains of life. The chapter 1, Living World. This is our third class and the topic is 3 domains of life. Before going to the topic, we have to discuss a little about the living world. What is this living world? Living world, that means Jiva Jagata. The living world, the living world, that means all the livings present in the world, they are of different types and there are millions of species present in the living world. Those are from prokaryotes to eukaryotes, unicellular organism to multicellular organism. There are mainly 2 different types of living organisms in the living world. Those are prokaryotes, the primitive organisms, and the eukaryotes. And they may be unicellular and multicellular organisms. From simpler organism to much complex form. Maybe from amoeba, from bacteria to amoeba, and amoeba to human. There are different types of organisms in the living world. Millions of species are there, from bacteria to amoeba up to the human being. This living world have all types of organisms. We have to know about those organisms a little bit. First of all, to know about the living world, Carolus Linnaeus divides the living world into 2 different groups, which is known as 2 kingdom system. 2 kingdom system. First of all, Carolus Linnaeus in 1758 divides the whole living world into 2 different groups. Number 1, the kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. Carolus Linnaeus in 1758 divided the whole living world into 2 different groups, the kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Plantae consists of all the plants, and this group includes the bacteria, algae, fungi, and all the higher plants, which shows few important characters. That means this classification based on few characters like non-motility, that is unable to move. जो organism गुड़ाक move करि परिले नाही, and they have green leaves. They have green leaves by means of which they can prepare their food materials, and flower. Basing on few important characters, Linnaeus divides the living world into two different groups, the plantae and the animalia, those which are motile and basing on some body part, like the locomotory organ. Motile, that means able to move. Those who are able to move included under the kingdom Animalia. Unable to move, जो माने move करि पारले नाही, सेमान को रखा गला kingdom Plantae. So this is the first system of classification by Carolus Linnaeus, two kingdom system. Both the group includes unicellular and multicellular organisms. Both of them includes uni and multicellular organisms. To avoid this confusion about the unicellular organism, multicellular organism, virus, bacteria, algae, fungi, other scientists, Ernst Haeckel proposed three kingdom system. By Ernst Haeckel. According to Linnaeus, this group includes unicellular, multicellular. This group also includes unicellular, multicellular. This one includes prokaryote, eukaryote, and so, to avoid the confusion, Ernst Haeckel differentiates the unicellular organisms from the multicellular, and he divides the living world into three different kingdoms. Those three different kingdoms are the kingdom Protista, kingdom Plantae, and the kingdom Animalia. Another kingdom, Protista. And this kingdom includes all unicellular organisms. Here, only multicellular, and all unicellular organisms included under another kingdom, the Protista. So according to Ernst Haeckel, the living world divided into three kingdoms. Kingdom 1, Protista, which includes all unicellular organisms. They may be prokaryotes, and eukaryotes. They may be prokaryotes and eukaryotes. And this one, the kingdom Plantae, includes all multicellular plants. Kingdom Animalia includes all multicellular animals. So here, the unicellular organism and multicellular organism, plant and animal, they are little bit well differentiated. Again, there arises another confusion, that is about the prokaryote and eukaryote. This kingdom Protista includes both prokaryote and eukaryote. Another question, what is prokaryote and what is eukaryote? Pro means primitive. EU means true. What is prokaryote? That means the cell with primitive type nucleus. Cell with primitive type nucleus. And EU, that means cell with true nucleus. The kingdom Protista includes two different type of organism. Cell with primitive type of nucleus and cell with true nucleus. What is this true nucleus? The true nucleus is with all the four different structures. Those are the nuclear membrane, जोटा को ओडिया रे कहउछ न्यस्टी झिल्ली, nuclear membrane, and there is the nucleolus. There is the nucleolus, the nucleoplasm, and other one is the chromatin material. Other one is the chromatin material. So what is it true nucleus? True nucleus रे रहिबो कोन? The nuclear membrane न्यस्टी झिल्ली, nucleolus न्यस्टी, nucleoplasm न्यस्टी काम्ल, and chromatin material गुणसूत्र. जदि ए चारिटा जिंस न्यूक्लियस रे रहिला ताहेले ताको आमे कहबा cell with true nucleus. But such structures not found in the primitive type of nucleus. That means in primitive type of nucleus, here only the chromatin material, nucleus represented only by the DNA strand, जोटा को आमे chromatin material भावे धरि नबा. एठी केवल DNA strand रहिला, nuclear membrane रहिबो नाही, nucleolus रहिबो नाही, एवं क्रोमोसोम रहिबो नाही, केवल DNA रहिबो. सेटा को हम कहबा primitive nucleus. So cell with primitive nucleus is prokaryote. Cell with true nucleus is eukaryote. So here another confusion, both prokaryote and eukaryote included under the kingdom Protista. To avoid this confusion, other scientist Copeland in 1956 published the four kingdom system. Four kingdom system, that means the whole living world divided into four kingdom by Copeland. Those are the prokaryotes under one kingdom. Monera, kingdom 1, Monera, kingdom 2, Protista, kingdom 3, Plantae, and kingdom 4, Animalia. So, the living world now divided into four different groups. the living world divided into 4 kingdoms. Those are Kingdom 1, Monera, Kingdom 2, Protista, Kingdom 3, Plantae, and Kingdom 4, Animalia. This is 4 kingdom system. Copland include all prokaryotes in the kingdom Monera, all unicellular eukaryotes under the kingdom Protista, and all multicellular plants, under the kingdom Plantae, and all multicellular animals, under the kingdom Animalia. These are 4 different kingdoms by Copland. Then here another confusion. Also observe that in this kingdom a specialized group, the fungi, also included under the kingdom Plantae. So to avoid the confusion, later on, R.H. Whitaker proposed the 5 kingdom system. 5 kingdom system proposed by R.H. Whitaker in 1969. R.H. Whitaker in 1969. So the 5 kingdom system proposed by R.H. Whitaker. According to R.H. Whitaker, there are 5 kingdoms. The living world divided into 5 kingdoms. Those are Kingdom 1, Monera, Kingdom 2, Protista, Kingdom 3, fungi, Kingdom 3, Kingdom 4, Plantae, and Kingdom 5, Animalia. So here, all multicellular plants. Now, according to R.H. Whitaker, the whole living world divided into 5 kingdoms. Monera includes all prokaryotes. Protista includes all unicellular eukaryotes. Then Kingdom Plantae includes all multicellular plants. Animalia includes all multicellular animals. And Kingdom Fungi includes the decomposers, mostly the decomposers like yeast, mucor, Puccinia, etc. These are different fungi, mushroom also, These are the fungi. And Protista includes the algae like Chrysophyta, these are the protistans, Chrysophyta, diatoms, Chrysophyta or diatoms, the dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, and protozoan protist. Protozoan protist. This protista includes three different type of organism. The protista includes three different type of organism. Those are photosynthetic protist, then slime molds, and then protozoan protist. The protista, they are unicellular eukaryotes. Protista are unicellular eukaryotes. जेते सब एककोशी यूकैरियोट अछंती से समस्त को प्रोटिस्टा ग्रुप रे रखा गला सेथिरो some of them photosynthetic protists and they can prepare the food. So they are producers. That means they are autotrophs. They can prepare their own food material. जो माने निजर खाद्य को निजे तैयारी करि पारले सेमान को प्रोड्यूसर कहा गला किबा ऑटोट्रॉफ स्वभोजी बोली कहा जाउछि एवं सेमान हेले हमर photosynthetic protists, and these photosynthetic protists are chrysophyta or diatoms, the dinoflagellates and euglenoids. These are the photosynthetic protists. Next one, slime mold. They are decomposers. They cannot prepare their own food material, but they depend upon other for the food material, and they derive their nutrient by decomposition. So said to be decomposers. Then protozoan protists, they are heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic. What is heterotrophic? They are unable to synthesize their food material, but they depend upon other for their food material. Swabhoji evam parabhoji. They are unable to synthesize the food material. They depend upon other for the food material. सेमाने खाद्य तैयारी करि परिबे नाही, अन्य उपरे निजर खाद्य पाई डिपेंड करिवे. सेमाने हेले हमर जते सब protozoans. The protozoans like amoeba, euglena, etc. Amoeba, euglena, plasmodium, then paramecium, etc. So, this is about the protista. Kingdom Plantae includes the plants like bryophytes, thallophytes like algae, जोटा कि शैवाल जातीय, ब्रायोफाइट मॉस जातीय, टेरिडोफाइट फॉर्म जातीय, जिम्नोस्पर्म, they are with naked seeded, nagna bija gacha, gymnosperm, and other one is angiosperm. They includes under the kingdom Plantae. So kingdom Plantae includes thallophyte, शैवाल जातीय, ब्रायोफाइट, मॉस जातीय, टेरिडोफाइट, फॉर्म जातीय, जिम्नोस्पर्म, नग्न बीज गछ एवं एंजियोस्पर्म आवृत बीज, seed with seed coat and seed without seed coat. That is gymnosperm and angiosperm. Then Animalia. Animalia includes all multicellular animals, that is from porifera, from sponges to up to the human being. Sponges to human being. This kingdom includes all type of animals, multicellular animals, छिद्राल ठारू आरंभ करके तारा माछ जातीय पर्यंत एवं मनुष्य पर्यंत ए समस्त एनिमल आसीगला हमर किंगडम एनिमलिया एंड दे आर unable to synthesize the food material. 5 kingdom system based on the criteria used by R.H. Whitaker for this type of classification. This 5 kingdom system classification are based on 5 points. Those are: number 1, complexity of the cell structure. Criteria used by R.H. Whitaker are complexity of cell structure. Complexity of cell structure को नहीं प्रथम रे Whitaker दुईटा ग्रुप कले सेतिरु दुईटा ग्रुप हैला गोटी हैला prokaryote and other one is eukaryote. According to first criteria, Whitaker divides the living world into 2 groups, one side prokaryote, other side eukaryote. The prokaryotes included under the kingdom Monera. Then next point, the eukaryotes. Based on the eukaryotes, the criteria is complexity of body organization. Complexity of body organization. First of all, cell structure को लेके दुई भाग करा गला, prokaryote, eukaryote, एवं ए eukaryote गुड़ा को complexity of body organization criteria नहीं पूरी दुई भाग करा गला. सेत्रि गोटी हला unicellular and other one is multicellular. Unicellular, this group included under the kingdom Protista. The second kingdom is kingdom Protista, which includes all unicellular eukaryotes. But these multicellular, again the multicellular eukaryotes, basing on the third point, mode of nutrition, he divides the multicellular eukaryotes into 3 different groups. Those are autotroph, heterotroph, heterotroph and saprobic. Autotroph, heterotroph and saprobic. Autotroph, the kingdom Plantae. Heterotroph, kingdom Animalia. And saprobic, kingdom Fungi. In this way, R.H. Whitaker divides the kingdom into 5 kingdoms. Number 1, Monera, all prokaryotes. Number 2, Protista, all unicellular eukaryotes. And number 3, kingdom Plantae, multicellular eukaryote. Kingdom 4, kingdom 3, Fungi. Kingdom 4, Plantae, and kingdom 5, Animalia. These are the 5 different kingdoms. Some other points, the 4th point used by R.H. Whitaker. Criteria number 4th, the lifetime. Criteria 4, the lifestyle. The mode of lifestyle, that is producer, consumer and decomposer. Producer, consumer and decomposer. So producers, that means kingdom Plantae, consumer, kingdom Animalia, and decomposer, the kingdom fungi. And fifth point is phylogenetic relationship. Phylogenetic relationship, that is the origin of the organisms, that is from prokaryote to eukaryotes and from unicellular to multicellular organism. So based on five different point, RH Whittaker divide the whole living world into five different kingdoms. So these are the five different kingdoms. Those are number one, kingdom Monera. Number two, kingdom Protista. Number three, kingdom fungi. Number four, kingdom plantae. And number four, kingdom Animalia. There are different five kingdoms according to RH Whittaker. Then next kingdom system is six kingdom system. Six kingdom system or the three domains of life. Six kingdom system or three domain system. This system given by Carl Oz in 1990. So later on, Carl Oz proposed this six kingdom system or three domain system of classification in 1990. According to this system of classification, this group, the Monera, which includes prokaryotes, again divided into two different groups. One is the archaebacteria, and other one is the eubacteria. Again, Copeland divide the prokaryotes, the Monera, into two different kingdoms. Those are archaebacteria and eubacteria. Now the kingdoms are, the kingdom 1 is archaebacteria, kingdom 2 eubacteria, kingdom 3 protista, kingdom 4 fungi, kingdom 5 plantae, and kingdom 6 animalia. So according to 6 kingdom, the kingdom 1 archaebacteria, archae, that is primitive type of bacteria, and these are true bacteria. Prokaryotes again divided into two groups. One primitive type of prokaryote, the archaebacteria, and other one is the true bacteria, eubacteria. These are the 6 kingdoms, and these archaebacteria and eubacteria, they are of little different from each other. Archaebacteria and eubacteria. Both of them, they have no membrane bound, cytoplasmic organelles. Both of them have no membrane-bound cytoplasmic organelles. In both the cases, membrane-bound cytoplasmic organelles like Golgi body, lysosome, mitochondria, etc. absent. In both the cases, the nuclear membrane, nucleolus absent. In both cases, the nuclear membrane, nuclear loss absent. Here the cell membrane with a specialized chemical peptidoglycan which is absent. Peptidoglycan absent. The cell membrane is without peptidoglycan. Here the cell membrane is with the peptidoglycan. And another one, here the first amino acid synthesized in archaebacteria are methionine, and here the first amino acid is formyl methionine. The first amino acid here is methionine, and here the first amino acid is formyl methionine. Then in archaebacteria, these are the most primitive and with the simplest organization. These are with simplest organization than that of the true bacteria. Another one, the cell wall. Cell wall is with glycerol ether lipid. Cell wall with glycerol ether lipid, and here the cell wall with glycerol ester lipid. So glycerol ester lipid, in case of eubacteria, the cell membrane is with glycerol ether lipid, and in eubacteria the cell membrane is with glycerol ester lipid. So due to presence of this glycerol ether lipid, they have high resistance to high temperature and acidic condition. Resistance to high temperature and acidic condition. Resistance to high temperature and acidic condition. So these are the little difference between the archaebacteria and eubacteria, and these three domains are the six kingdoms are archaebacteria, eubacteria, protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. But the three domains are domain 1 archae, which includes archaebacteria. Next, domain 2 bacteria, which includes eubacteria, and domain 3 eukarya, and this includes all the four kingdom: the protista, fungi, plantae, animalia. All are eukaryotes. All these eukaryotes included under the domain eukarya. So there are three different domains. One is archaebacteria, the domain 2 bacteria, and the domain 3 eukarya. Domain 3 eukarya includes four kingdoms: the kingdom protista, fungi, plantae, and the animalia. All the four kingdoms included on their kingdom, the domain 3 eukarya. The archaebacteria are the example of archaebacteria: methanogen, then halophiles, and thermophiles. And bacteria, eubacteria, the example mycoplasma, cyanobacteria, etc. Archaebacteria includes three different group of organisms. Those are methanogen, halophytes, those who found in saline water, and thermophytes, those who found in high temperature. So thermophytes, high temperature tolerance, halophyte, high saline water tolerance, and methanogens, mostly they are found in cow dung, which is responsible for formation of the gobar gas. Methanogens mostly found in the cow dung, where the organic materials are rich. So archaebacteria, other one the eubacteria, includes both mycoplasma, the cyanobacteria, and other all type of true bacteria. This is all about the three domain system, three domain system of three domains of the life. This is all about for today. In the next class, we will discuss another topic. Thank you.